Hello, people. Welcome to ThatSlayCook YouTube channel. And today I'm about to show you a classic recipe of shito. So this is for my high schoolers, so you can prepare your own shito at home. You don't need to spend money to buy shito anymore. And really, the steps are so simple and clearly laid out in this video. So if you're interested, my dear, stay tuned. Alright, people, so these are my ingredients for preparing the black shito. So these are the onions. We have some garlic, some ginger, bay leaves, some seasoning cube, and the main things are shrimp powder. Yeah, and this is fish powder. So you put the quantity that you need. The best advice is to put it in bits and taste it. So we have powdered pepper, and then we have our oil here. So you can use any oil of your choice. So onions, garlic, pepper. So it's very simple. You know, you can add some salt to taste. It's very, very simple. So let's do this. Okay, check the water. You don't want to add a lot of water. So you add a lot of water to this point. Let's say add some 0.25 liters. Alright. And then you exactly the texture you want to have. Exactly the texture. Oops. shito is that you should love it. You should be close to the fire because you don't want it to get burned. You always want to keep stirring as so. Keep stirring as so throughout the process, okay? And it can take about 30 minutes depending on the stove you use or less to prepare the shito, okay? And it also depends on the quantity. That's why at ThatSlayCook YouTube channel, I don't usually tell you to take 3 cups, take 2 cups, take 10 cups, and take 1.5, you know. I tell you to adapt to your quantity. I tell you to do how you feel, how you like, and the best thing is to do is to put them in little quantities. If you're a beginner, I would say I'm not perfect, but I'm close to perfection. So if you are a beginner, just comment with this. Even putting salt into food, just add it in this. Taste till you feel it's what perfect before you pour it in. Just don't see a ThatSlayCook doing it, just pour it in until you also pour it in. Taste, pour it in bits, in little quantities. Taste, pour it till you get your perfect taste. So as this shito is going on, I already have my quantities because it's not my first time doing it, but it's my first time putting it on my channel. So I'm good with the quantities. I'm going to put it all in, but you can start with some small quantity and then progress from this. But keep on watching this video and don't miss out. Share it with your friends and family. Comment and tell me how you would do yours. So at this section, we don't want it to get burned, so we'll put seasoning in it. So it contains onions, garlic, and ginger. Very natural. You make sure we want to reduce the water content of it as much as possible. And then pay attention to it will start to jump. It will start to jump. At this moment, our powdered pepper is going in, and ThatSlayCook knows the quantity of pepper she wants. I really want it very, very hot, but if you don't want it very, very hot, please put it in little quantities. Just put a little bit, then stir for a while, taste, then put it in again, because this is chili powder, and ThatSlayCook is just going to pour. Just look at the amount of chili powder I placed in. Yes, great. So this is how hot I want my pepper to be. So I quietly, stir it gently in that clockwise motion. You keep stirring till it becomes uniform. Gently. So right now my fire is on medium heat. Okay, I don't know, maybe you're using a gas, so just make sure it's on medium heat so that it doesn't jump into your eyes. And also make sure that you eyeball the ingredients. Eyeball the ingredients. Stir uniformly, very well. So you see the color is changing gradually from bright yellow to or bright orange to darker orange. Let's put it that way. Brown. So you would like at this moment to keep stirring until it's very uniform. Wait till 2 minutes and then taste to see if it's very hot or it's not enough hot thing. If it's not enough hot for you, depending on where you come from, if you come from India, maybe it may not be that hot, depending on your taste. But if you want it hot, at this moment is the moment where you would like to what? Pause and what? Taste. So at this moment I'm going to taste to see if it was hot to my. At this moment it's still not hot for me, so I'll add a little more to it. This is pepper, it's not stew, it's called shito, and it has to be hot. You get what I'm saying? It has to be very hot. So ThatSlayCook is pouring more pepper in it. That's how you should do it. So you would always would like to pour the pepper in stages. You know, you like to pour it little by little. 2 minutes, you stir, you taste to see if it is hot enough or not. At this moment it's not hot enough, so I just added a little bit more to it. So I'm going to stir uniformly for 2 minutes, then I taste again to see if it is still hot just like the way I like it, or I need to add a little more again. And as I said earlier, I didn't change the saucepan. I didn't change the saucepan, so you can see, as I told you, that the ingredients are going to swallow all the oil. So at this moment, looking at how the texture of the sauce is, I realized that that is the perfect time to add my shrimp powder. And for your information, the shrimp powder was made by me. I bought the dried shrimps and I grinded them into the powder form. Usually the already made shrimp powder on the market has been mixed for sure. It has been mixed. The other ingredients that are in it is not pure shrimp powder. That's why when you buy your shrimp powder to make your shito at home, it doesn't taste great. So now the tip here is to buy the dried shrimps and grind them into the powder form for you to be able to get that rich taste of the shito. No one is going to tell you this. Is only ThatSlayCook that will give you all the tips for you to have a nice and tasty and good meal. So at this moment we keep on stirring, because when we leave the shito on fire without stirring, it's definitely going to get burnt. So stir in whatever motion, clockwise or anti-clockwise, and within time taste to see if it's okay. You need to add a little bit of salt or some seasoning cube. Okay. And also I realized that I needed a little oil, so I added some oil into my sauce. Then I added some seasoning cube again for taste. So as I say on this channel, do it in stages, and also make sure that your fingers or your hands are clean before preparation and during preparation. Okay, make sure you have clean hands so that when you're tasting, you don't have any problem with it. if you could see the difference, but not so much of a difference, but it's a slightly or darker than the first one. Still the fire is on medium heat, and so I'll add my fish powder to it. So this is the quantity of fish powder that I have. It's a lot, I tell you. Fish powder is very expensive, so if you want your shito to be rich and nice, you gotta add something flavor. You know how to prepare your shito rich for it to be tasty and nice. So I'm putting all this fish powder in it. And some people also prefer fish powder to shrimps, you know, or some people are allergic to high quantities of shrimp powder, so you can just add a little quantity and add more fish powder like so. Okay, so the fish powder is gonna max the shrimp whilst we still gonna have the taste of that shrimp powder in it. So I'm gonna put everything in it. Good. And I start dreaming. So now it's becoming thicker. Our shito is gaining thickness. So you could see the thickness of the shito really comes from the powders, the shrimp powder and the fish powder. So at this moment is gaining some texture, gaining some thickness. But you want to blend it very well. And at this moment you could still add some more oil, because as I told you early on that the shito ingredients swallows the oils. At this moment you add some oil.
Some of them, yes, you can very black. The fact that they don't put too much of I don't know, the onions. They do some onions. And they are straight by just from the tomato. From the tomato, they just start adding the powder.
So this is my classic shito recipe, my own ThatSlayCook classic shito recipe. And then we can change things, add things to where, you know, increase the vibration of the shito. But if you want me to do another video to show you a different style, let me know. Just comment and tell me you want me to do it. I want to still add a little bit oil. You need really oil for shito. If you want to do shito, you really need oil, okay? You really need oil because it also helps in the end to preserve the shito, okay? It's very important. Don't bother if you're adding a little more to it. Just make sure it doesn't become too fluid. Just make sure it doesn't become too fluid. Okay, so that's it. This consistency, look at it. Eyeball the consistency. This consistency of shito is what shito is. Don't make it too liquidy or else it becomes oil instead of shito. So look at the consistency. Just look at it. At this moment you see it's darker, and also the oil it starts to come up. The oil starts to come up, okay? It's darker and the oil starts to come up. You keep stirring. We don't want it to get burnt, but we want it to be darker. And it tastes great. I tasted it. Just a simple recipe. Onions, garlic, ginger, fish powder, shrimp powder if you want, a little seasoning powder and a salt to taste. If you get, and then a little bit of concentrated tomato, that's also optional. If you have this recipe, you are good to go. Okay, the only thing is to eyeball the quantity of recipes, because I don't want to say add 3/4, add this, and maybe look at how you can't do this quantity. This quantity looks like I'm going to feed the entire France. Okay, this quantity is a lot because I like to cook in large quantities. So just eyeball your ingredients, and then as I told you, add it in little quantities, little by little. Okay, this is where you're going to get all your tips. ThatSlayCook is that cook that gives you all the tips and tricks, not like the other cooks that, you know, hide the recipe and the tricks. This is the real deal. Eyeballing, loving what you do. Okay, keep stirring. They will not tell you to keep stirring. they'll tell you to leave it and it will get burned. Okay? Keep stirring gently, 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 gently. Okay? So at this moment, our shito is ready. This is exactly the color I was looking for my shito. Okay, I don't want it to be too black, as I told you. I don't want it to be too black. Okay, I love my shito. This is the perfect color I love for my shito. Okay, if you want it to go a bit burnt, that's to your own taste. You could keep going more than this. Keep going, let it be darker and let it be darker. That is to your taste, okay? And it's all worth the shito. At this color, this is the turning point. When I leave this for about 10 minutes on fire, it's gonna turn very, very black. Well, as you may have noticed, my shito is all over the pan. It is very, very intentional because I don't want my shito to get into contact with water or any sort of foreign material, because I'll be storing the shito without preservatives for about 3 months or more. Okay, so one thing you don't want your shito to come into contact during preparation and during preservation is water. Make sure there's no water near your shito for your shito to be able to last longer. So even when you bottling your shito in the mason jar or your container, make sure it's clean and dry. Okay, all right, so nice color change. Let's appreciate how beautiful, yummy, and tasty the shito is looking. Okay, and I also like to appreciate my friends and family who keep on supporting me, giving those good constructive criticisms, and we growing together on this channel. All right, we growing together. So if you want to see more of my creativity, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you share it to your family and your friends and tell them to join this growing channel, because there are more things to learn, there are more things to do. All right, so I want to thank you all for watching up to this time, and God richly bless you all. Check out the other videos, alright, and leave a comment there. Like my videos too. Alright, see you in the next video.